Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the 30-day yoga challenge. Today is day 29. We are almost through, and this is becoming quite the habit. Love it. All right, let's get started. Down on the mat today. We're going to start in a seated position. Get nice and comfy. Rock it from side to side. Find your sit bones. Anchor into the ground here. Let's roll the head. Few times each direction. Start getting our joints loosened up. Reverse. And right ear to right shoulder. Take the shoulder up and down to meet the ear. A little shoulder shrug in here at the same time. And over to the left. Raise the left shoulder to meet the ear. And head center. Let's do our concentrated shoulder rolls here. To the back. Really nice and deep. Feel all those little muscles in your upper back and your chest opening up. And forward. And down. A few times each direction in your own time. And hands overhead, reaching tall. Ooh, stretch up tall. And over to the right. Tiny little side bend. Through center. And over to the left. Keeping the sit bones locked on the floor. One more time each side. And taking the right hand behind, reaching tall with the left hand. Open that chest and then twist to the right. Ooh. Unwind. Hands overhead, reaching tall. And drop that left hand behind for support, reaching over with the right. Gentle twist to the left. And release, unwind. Stack those ankles and knees, left over right. Begin to become connected to your hip area. See where your tension is today. Begin pulsing forward, keeping the sit bones locked on the floor. Flex the feet and pulse forward. You can bring the hands around and take it into a deeper bend if you like. Releasing from the lower back. Don't let your sit bones come up off of the floor. Walk the fingers out. Woo. Whichever leg is on top is the one you're going to feel the deepest stretch in. Walk it back. Ooh, reverse those feet. Ankles over, knees. Flex the feet. Now you're going to feel it in the right if you've got the right hip, right foot on top. Do a few pulses forward, keeping the legs flexed. I feel it right here. Leaning closer forward a little bit more. Bending from the waist, hinging from the hips here. And roll it on down. Reaching out with the hands, a little bit deeper. As you exhale, take it a little deeper. And feel that hip starting to release. And roll it on up. Woo. Soles of the feet together. Let's check in with our butterflies, see where that's at this morning. Rock it back and forth. Begin to feel those inner thighs, their relationship to the hips that we just opened up a little bit. Let's pull those feet in as close as you can. And some days it's out here, that's fine. Some days it's all the way in here. Just take note, see where you're at today. Pressing those legs down, try and get those knees as close to the floor as you can. You can open up those feet and do a little foot rub here. With the arch, the toes back and forth. Heel, the Achilles around the ankle, all those little tendons around the ankle. And take your calf, roll it forward. Check in and see if there's any tension in this area. We'll roll it back. It's kind of fun to check out the fascia while we're holding a pose. Get some motion into it here. And then, oh look, loosening up just by doing that. Roll those thighs inward. And roll them out. Woo. And release. Cross the ankles underneath. Let's come up to a tabletop. Hands and knees, shoulder width apart. Cat-cow. Really dig in today. Breathing deep into the stomach. In each form of the pose here. Cat, cow, cow up. Cat, arch. Arch the back. And you can paddle the feet at the same time. Arch. Move the other way. Release. Cow. Moo. And cat. Arch it up. Really stretch. Try and get it up even into that upper part of the upper back, the shoulder area. Ooh. A little motion into it today. Let's take it forward and back. Take it forward and back a few times. Feel how that is loosening up the back all together as you're keeping the nice arch. And let's switch to cow. Releasing the pelvis the other direction. You could do a little bit of a press down here. That's a fun way to add movement to this. And release, come to center. Ooh, wiggle it out, wiggle it out. Hips to the right, hips to the left. Back to center, curl the toes under and pop up into down dog. Adjust your legs as you need to. Pedal it out, pedal it out. Feel where those hamstrings are today. Press through the shoulders and the chest. Hips high. Doesn't matter if your knees are bent, that's fine. Pedal it out. Try and get those heels as close to the floor as you can. It's just something we keep working on. And roll it forward into plank. Woo! Calves are tight today. And back to down dog. Pedal it out, pedal it out. Woo. Pressing back. This is a nice way to get some movement into our down dogs. We do some pulses back. Or go from plank to down dog several times. It's a nice shoulder strengthening plus back releasing. Let's do it one more time. This time, roll it over into cobra. Oh, well, actually up dog first. Keeping the toes up, we got up dog. What's up dog? And roll it down to cobra. Release the feet. You can even drop down to the forearms if you like for 6. Stretching that front, the front of the belly here. And rock it back into child's pose. Woo. Pressing through the hands. Those sit bones as close to the heel as you can. Pressing through the hands, the palms of the hand. Woo. Dropping the head as far as you can to the floor. You can even stack your hands here. Drop your forehead. You can put some motion into this too. Take it from side to side. See how far down you can get your torso in between your legs. A little bit of motion does the trick. There we go. Head's all the way down now. Feeling those hip bones, the hip joints release. Again, pressing through the hands to get a deeper stretch. And release. And back up to all fours. Woo. Hips to the right, hips to the left. Find your balance here. And left leg goes out, straight back. And add the right hand when you're ready. And hold, 2 more breaths. Engage that glute, engage that shoulder muscle. And release. Hips to the right, hips to the left. Find your balance in the center. And right leg goes back, straight back, engage the glute. And add the left hand when you're ready. And release. Woo, hips to the right. And hips to the left. Throw the toes under and back up into down dog. Woo, pedal it out, pedal it out. Bring the right foot forward, 1 step. Coming up into warrior. Woo. Find your foot placement. Weight should be in the heel of the front foot, the inside of the back foot. Arms can be here, here, or here, your choice. Open it up to warrior 2. Deepen the pose, wiggle that front foot out. Engage the quad and the glute on the back leg here. Nice and strong. You can engage the glute here. And put a little motion in here. Straighten the leg and bend the leg. Make it into a little lunge, little pulse lunge. And torso forward. Floating the left arm over the front, pressing forward. And release, reverse, straighten that front leg. And right arm overhead, reaching back. and release. We're right here, so just turn that right foot in and bring the hands down for a wide leg forward fold. Let the weight of the head and the torso pull you into a deeper stretch. And release. Walk those feet together. Knew that was going to happen. My whole space is moving. And so let's get back down into down dog for the other side. Whoosh. Anchor this better. Pedal it out, pedal it out. And left leg comes forward. For warrior. Forward. Engage the glutes, engage the quad. Even the glute on the left side now. Forward. Hands here, here, or here. Open up to warrior two, deepen the pose. Start feeling it in the inner thighs here. And begin the pulse. Lunge pulse in warrior two. Keep that back hand up. That's hard. Hard to keep focus. Keeping the hand up. Strong pose. And rotate. Shift the torso forward. And rotate the hands over. Right arm reaching forward. Anchoring in through the feet. Engaging the glutes on both sides for this part. Ooh, keep you strong. And reverse. Straighten that front leg. And left arm revolved. Reaching back. Strong, strong pose. Breathe into this part of your body. And release. Left foot comes straight. And we are in forward fold on the other side. Wide leg forward fold. A little motion into this even. Woo, back and forth. Drop the head, drop the hands. Let the weight of your head and torso pull your spine straight. Woo. Put some weight in your hands, and let's bring the feet together and down onto all fours. Come to the front of the mat. Woo. Cross the feet in the back, and we're back into easy seat. Woo. Hands overhead, reaching tall. Let's check in with our twist. See how much deeper we can get our twists now. Right hand behind for support. Left hand comes around to the right thigh and twist. Gazing behind you. And release. Hands overhead, reaching tall. And take the left hand behind for support. Right hand comes over to the left thigh and twist to the left, gazing behind you. Breathe deep into the belly. And release. Woo. Coming to center. Let's find our comfortable or uncomfortable lotus, half lotus, whichever one you want to do for today. I'm going to try my more uncomfortable side for today. In the half lotus. And just close your eyes. We're going to take our 10 breaths here. Think of everything and nothing all at once. And wiggle your fingers and toes, get a little bit of motion back. Just come back to an easy seat, rock it back and forth, release that tension. Any of the rest of the tension that's in your body, just let it go. Whew, open your eyes, and we are ready for our day. Have a great rest of your day. I will see you tomorrow at 7 a.m. for the very last day of our 30-day yoga challenge. Have a great day, y'all.